This is the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAT.
Gold heading back to Lawrence County.
Your home for the County of Champions.
Settles under it. The senior makes the catch. Perfection. The Shenango, again, are your Class 2A state champions.
Force out the third, and that will do it. Mohawk is your 3A softball champions.
Buzzer's gonna sound. Union repeats as the Class 1A WPIAL champions.
The top local athletes and the top sports moments all featured here, live or archived at lcsportsnet.com.
The sideline getting by one defender, and he's going to go all the way by Harrison. Harrison on the ground finds Blundo. Blundo rolls it in, up and good for two.
Shallow right field, giving a run, and a sliding catch made.
Down to 6 on the play clock. Here's the snap in the hole. The kick is up. The kick is long enough. It is good.
That's fly ball deep right field. Get out of here.
Hope running for his life. Throws it up for grabs. There's a man open.
Touchdown.
No way!
Ripped away from him. Right back to Stanley from the seat of his pants, and he throws it off the window and in.
Featuring over 100 broadcasts of county events in over a dozen sports. Your voice for Lawrence County sports.
The gold ball headed home to Newcastle.
This is the Lawrence County SportsNet.
And welcome, everyone. This is Lawrence County SportsNet coverage of WPIAL basketball. And tonight, from Shenango High School, we'll see the Union area Scotties take on the Shenango Wildcats. We got a black screen for you right now, but we'll get it all for you. There you go. You can see us. We're live in living color. Glad to be with you here on the Lawrence County SportsNet. Alongside Lee Moan, I'm Tyler Polk. And Lee, this is a big matchup between two teams in this 2A Section 4. It's an opportunity for Union to keep up with the Joneses at the top in Olsh and also Neshannock. And on the other side for Shenango, it's an opportunity to keep themselves firmly in playoff position with Southside Beaver taking on Neshannock tonight.
Yeah, Shenango, they said they're sitting at 5-4 in section play. They already beat Southside Beaver twice, Laurel twice, so they're good. They are in good position right now. But you definitely want to get those playoff positionings if you can, and take care of your home court. This is a big rivalry game. The Cats versus the Dogs, as they like to say up here in Lawrence County. So it's going to be it looks like it'll be a nice sellout crowd here tonight. But Shenango off to a pretty good start here for this first-year coach and Brian Ches. So we'll see how things go tonight.
Yeah, Brian Ches taking over for the outgoing head coach, Bob McQuiston. He was an assistant under McQuiston, and not much really changed with the team. There's a few things, but it's still the same Wildcats that have been really successful over the last 7 seasons. They've made the playoffs in each, and they also made the WPIAL semifinals in 2020. It's a proud program, though the other side, that's also a proud program that's had even more success, believe it or not.
Coach Ches, only the third coach in the last 43 years here for Shenango. And Coach Stanley, you might just call him Granddad right now because he's been here, it seems like forever, a second stint here at Union High School. But should be a fun one here tonight for sure.
Yep. We'll take a quick break here, and we'll come back with more of our pregame show. It's Union and Shenango coming up next on Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAT.
Just like going to the doctor, our homes need a checkup too. If your home is not properly weatherized, you could be at risk for symptoms that cause unhealthy ailments and higher utility bills. The Weatherization Assistance Program is the key to reducing utility costs and increasing comfort in your home. Services include an in-home energy audit to inspect your furnace and hot water tank, check for air sealing around windows and doors, and ensure adequate insulation and ventilation. Learn more at lcap.org or call the Department of Healthy Homes to get your checkup today.
Congratulations to our December LCAP Team of the Month. The Lawrence County SportsNet is proud to honor Laurel Wrestling as the December LCAP Team of the Month after their 13-2 start to the season. Congratulations to Coach Kevin Carmichael and the Laurel Wrestling team, our December LCAP Team of the Month. Lawrence County SportsNet is proud to honor Union's Lucas Stanley as a December Red Zone Male Athlete of the Month for scoring his 1,000th career point in the season opener. LC SportsNet is also proud to honor Union's Kylie Christopher and Newcastle's Rihanna Boyce as the December Female Athletes of the Month, with both seniors also eclipsing their 1,000 career point mark. Congratulations and best of luck to 1,000 point scorers Rihanna Boyce, Kylie Christopher, and Lucas Stanley, the December Red Zone Athletes of the Month.
Calling all sports fans. Never miss a moment with real-time alerts, keeping you in the loop when your favorite teams are playing.
Get instant updates sent straight to your phone with game schedules, changes, and all the latest news.
You can receive important updates and reminders, so you're always prepared for game time.
Be the first to cheer on your local teams and show your support.
Receive important updates and reminders, so you're always prepared for the game.
Signing up is quick and easy. Don't miss out. Sign up now and stay connected to the action.
Plus, follow us on social media for live updates, behind-the-scenes content, and community news.
And welcome back to Shenango High School. Tonight, it's high school basketball on Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP, as we'll see the Union area Scotties take on the Shenango Wildcats. Tonight's broadcast on lcsportsnet.com is brought to you by Maley Chiropractic, keeping you in the game. MVP Insurance, simplifying insurance. Call MVP for the win. Newcastle Transit Authority, going your way. Penn Ohio Bottled Water, home and business bottled water delivery. The Red Zone, score big at the Red Zone with Doer Bonner Law, a community firm dedicated to protecting your possessions. Gem Builders Incorporated, the creative edge in your contracting work. Pontius Insurance, protecting those you love. Works in Progress, paint services for residential and community progress and projects. Crane Room Grill, family-owned restaurant, brewery, and banquet center. City Rescue Michoud, transforming lives in crisis since 1911. The Tri-County Principals Association, also sponsored by the Shenango Teachers Association, the Union Area Education Association, and the Union Volunteer Fire Department, and by Lawrence County Community Action Partnership. Alongside Lee Moan, I'm Tyler Polk. Lee's happy I got those in. I forgot that in the first part. I'm just used to what we did there, the hockey
That's
game.
right. Hey, they're the ones that make this broadcast go.
Hey,
So
hey,
without them,
I appreciate them all. I especially appreciate LCAP. Again, as someone that has to, basically my entire career is funded by early child care development. That's always important. But let's talk about tonight's game. Of course, with Union, a bump in classification to keep them with a bunch of county rivalries, but we've seen same old Scotties. They've been solid. They haven't been able to get over the hump of those two teams at the top in Olshan to Shannock, so they have something to say at least about the Shannock in the regular season finale. Right now for Union, it's all about getting back on track, and it's all about making sure they take care of business.
yeah, and it all goes around their star Lucas Stanley. I mean, he is the cream of the crop, one of the best guards in the WPIAL. Yeah, he gets hot from outside, and look out. Now, there's no stopping him. He's a pure shooter from anywhere in the court, but sometimes he gets a little bit too rushed at times, so he needs to distribute at times, get his other teammates involved. But I mean, he's definitely a real deal. You're going to be in for a show tonight.
Yep, he's an 1,000-point scorer. Got it this past November. He joined his brother and his dad, the head coach, coaching it. And by the way, that brother is Matt Stanley.
Yeah,
so there's a lot of scoring in that family, and it's been amazing to see it. Even as an outsider, mostly to Lawrence, I typically only see him during playoff time. I had to come up and see him play at least in the regular season one more time.
Yeah, Matt Stanley, the all-time leading scorer at Union High School, chose not to play basketball, went to Slippery Rock, and then decided not to play basketball. He is here in the house tonight, actually wearing an Oregon hoodie so we won't hold that against him. Actually, he's doing some filming for Union High School. But anyways, yeah, fun to watch here tonight. And for Shenango on the other side, unfortunately, we learned about the sickness there tonight.
Yeah, Gavin Bruce, he's scratched due to his sickness. Third leading scorer on the team, averaging 7.5 points per game. And he does a lot of dirty work, but it's been really some sad things for him. He's lost time due to injury, but he's hoping to still make a difference in Shenango in one last trip to the WPIAL playoffs. It seems that they're in striking distance, but these are the type of games where they have to have a good showing and really build themselves up against all these other opponents because, again, Southside taking on the Shannock, that's a tough matchup anytime, but you still, especially in a rivalry game, you want to look good, you want to get that win.
Yeah, especially against Union when they're so close and on your home court. But you need to improve that playoff position because you don't want to, 1 versus 16 or 2 versus 15. You want to get up in that 9-8 range if you can, for those first round games.
Let's take a look at our keys to the game, presented by Works in Progress Paint Services. Call Joe Wright at 724-714-4294 to discuss your next painting project.
Yeah, for Shenango, go, Joe, meaning Joe Campoli. He is at the last game I had, he had almost 20 points, and as Joe goes, so does Shenango does, and their bench depth. They got to really rely on the bench depth here tonight since Gavin Bruce is out. You'll be seeing a lot from Tegan Russo, probably the freshman. Only 5'7" is Tegan, but boy, you leave that kid open, look out, he can shoot lights out from the outside. For the other side, the Scotties, you need more than just Lucas Stanley. I knew he was going to do it sometime tonight. For Lucas Stanley, you need some secondary scoring if you get. If you want to stand a chance here tonight, that we already talked about, stand the man. I don't have one. What else can you say about Lucas Stanley? He's been just doing a little bit of everything here tonight, or here all year long. Those are your keys to the game.
Yep. No Gavin Bruce again tonight. We'll have the starting lineups here, but we'll pause for the national anthem. Again, Gavin Bruce out last time against Union. He had 22 points. He was a huge part of the lineup, but he will not be in the lineup tonight due to sickness. Let's pause for the national anthem from Shenango High School.
Slide behind you.
Time for the starting lineups tonight. Lee, do the honors.
Yeah, sponsored by the Crane Room Grill. Grab a seat in the bar, the dining room, the loft. Please don't go outside on the patio. A little bit too cold. There's plenty of room at the Crane Room Grill. Place an order for takeout or 724-656-1553 you can call. Here's our starting lineups.
So Jason Williams is getting the start in the place of Gavin Bruce tonight. What a bunch of sound.
Yeah, this is tough to hear you in here. It's great atmosphere, though.
I love it. This small bandbox, I'm excited to see how Lawrence County goes. I mean, I got a piece of it last year with Neshannock and Mohawk. I'm expecting a lot here from this tonight from this Shenango crowd. Pretty much a sellout here. Just about every space in the bleachers.
Yeah, referee waiting for the music to stop. It finally does.
Jamel Mitchell wins the tip-off for Union, and they'll take the ball first. Eckert spins one over for Jordan Kelly. Roams to the point, flips one for Maddox Thompson. Technical difficulties, we're fixing things right in front of you, but don't you worry. We got the same great high school action here tonight as we get a steal. Jackson Proctor with it. He'll drive in, tries to muscle one up over Jordan Kelly. Good defense after the turnover by Kelly, and it stays.
Yeah, Kelly got those hands in down low, was able to strip it out, not getting the foul.
Wildcat ball as they'll inbound it over for Big Jackson Proctor, 6'5". Slides one for Campoli, the leading scorer. Sam Patton up top with Braden George. A handoff for Jason Williams, getting the start for Gavin Bruce.
Yeah, I thought maybe they might start Russo, but they're going to start Williams here.
Williams putting it on the deck. Gets it back on the flip from Proctor. Patton handles one. Braden George had it stolen by Lucas Stanley. In he goes, and he can't finish the lay-in. Rebound collected by Shenango's Jackson Proctor.
A good hustle by George to get back and defend.
Sliding it back, Proctor loads up from deep, a little short. Rebound collected by Landon Eckert. Eckert, spin move, stopped up, back for Luke Stanley. His jumper is good.
How about a step back 15-footer with a man in your face? Great shot.
Stanley gets the first points of our game. Now the Wildcats try to answer back. Good entry pass inside for Campoli, and it's Jamel Mitchell with the steal.
Maddox Thompson with the block.
Slides it for Mitchell, pro hops and scores.
Yeah, nice catch there. That was the crow hop.
4-0 Union, and no friendly roll for Campoli. Eckert, turnaround floater, friendly English.
Was kind of start you don't want if you're Shenango right now. Really quiet this crowd early.
Wildcats out of sorts. Braden George flips one for Patton. Right wing Campoli loads up from deep, no good. And the basket is closed up for the Wildcats. Have not had a hit in their first 5 shots. Eckert. Warded back by Proctor and flips one for Jordan Kelly. Handled by Maddox Thompson.
Shenango man-to-man.
Slips one for Luke Stanley. Goes around the block. Baseline jumper, no good. Picked up by the Wildcats. They quick up with Braden George. George puts a muscle into Eckert and gets the basket. Finally breaking an early dry spell for the Wildcats. .320 played. Crossover by Eckert. And blocking foul on Jason Williams, his first. Team's first.
Yeah, I think I have to get a little bit closer to you here tonight because the sound in here. And
real wall of sound out here.
Yeah, we're good.
I'll put the mic closer to me.
There, now we're a little bit better.
Maddox Thompson spins off the body of Patton, but he lost the handle as Jason Williams, all 5'7" of him, picks up the ball.
Maddox Thompson picking up that foul. Yeah, Coach Ches in his first year as a 2008 Shenango grad. He's been an assistant here for the last 5 years. He's also the golf coach And he's also one of our sponsors of the Penn Ohio Bottled Water Company. He owns that company.
5 players on the golf team, also the basketball team here. Bill McNee's Gymnasium in Shenango, the site for this matchup tonight, as we approach the halfway mark of the first quarter.
It looks like a 3-2 zone with Stanley out top.
See how that works out for Proctor, right wing 3. No good. Williams almost got it, but it's taken by Landon Eckert. Shows some sauce and moves it over for Luke Stanley. Jamel Mitchell muscles, and it's a charge.
Ooh. Well, they're going to call a charge on Mitchell. Interesting.
Put a shoulder into a man. Sometimes it's referee's discretion in that situation.
So Tegan Russo checking in, along with Drew Proctor.
Russo checks in for the 5'7" Williams, and he's 2 inches shorter at 5'5", and it immediately makes me think that I should have just played basketball. Because I'm around the same height. George, floater alert is good. He has all 4 of the points for Shenango, 6-4 ball game.
Yeah, very important for Shenango there after falling behind 6-0 to get those 4 points. And another Medora Bonner turnover.
3:20 remaining in the first. Campoli stops, pops, 3-pointer. What a pinball 3, and that gives Shenango the lead, a 7-0 run. Any way you can want it, that's the way you get it.
Yeah, the friendly rim there.
Stepping in is Kelly for 3, front rim. Back tap by Thompson, has it back, and gets the friendly bank off the glass.
Well, what a great job by Thompson. He was completely boxed out by George down low, but still stuck with it, was somehow to come up with the ball.
5'7" point guard in Williams, 5'5" in Tegan Russo, and 5'11" in Maddox Thompson. Size does not matter in basketball. Drew Proctor into the game. 3-pointer is good by Joey Campoli. His second 3-pointer.
Campoli will shoot from just about anywhere.
6 points for Campoli, 2-point lead for Shenango.
Yeah, Campoli also part of the baseball team here at Shenango.
Very successful baseball team here at Shenango. Space for Stanley, a little short. Quick up for Campoli, drop pass, Brayton George. And Union picks up the ball. Luke Stanley has it. Between the wickets for Eckert, his 3-pointer. Oh, what sauce by Luke Stanley on the assist. Landon Eckert, the 3-pointer, 5 points for him. And Union ahead by 1.
Yeah, Eckert, a very impressive sophomore. Really coming to in his own this year.
Campoli to answer back. He does! 3 for 3.
Should I say the key to the game? Go, 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 Joe.
Sliding through Stanley in the lane, watched by Proctor, and he traveled.
Yeah, Stanley looking for some type of foul there, but did not get it. Williams going to check back in.
Minute 26 remaining in the first, and Shenango, after the basket closing up for them early, has a 2-point lead, 13-11.
Medora Bonner Law turnover, your community firm with a personal connection and individualized service. And check them out at MedoraBonnerLaw.com.
Off the elevator, it's Brayden George. Slides inside, and Campoli's foul.
I think they're going to get Maddox Thompson. If it is, it's going to be his second here. It sure is. Third foul of the first quarter. So Thompson will check out. Zion Waters checks in.
Proctor ladles one for George. He can't finish. Oh, you got to finish those. I know. I agree with you. Eckert off the screen from Stanley. Steps into a 3-pointer and knocks it down. Second 3-pointer for Eckert, already with 8 points. Union ahead by 1, under a minute remaining in the first.
And Stanley only 2 of the first 14.
Pass knocked out of play by Scotty, stays with the Wildcats. Back into the game is Jackson Proctor.
Yeah, Proctor part of the track team at Shenango.
Campoli pass it to the backcourt for Jason Williams. Jackson Proctor, Brayton George, his three-pointer fouled on the three.
Don't see that too terribly often, and Coach Stanley played in this case right now. Eckert picks up his first.
First on Eckert, fourth team foul. So 3 shots for Brayton George.
Yeah, Coach Stanley in his 11th year, his second stint here. Had 3 years also at Newcastle. He's a math teacher at Elwood City.
Second off for George after he hits the first. Knotted at 14, 39.2 seconds remaining in the first quarter.
You got that one WPIAL championship back in 2003 and is the PIAA runner-up. I actually wore my Hershey 2003 shirt, one of the broadcasts, which he appreciated. It still fit too, by the way.
That's a long time. Stanley's jumper rattled out. Rebound collected by Jackson Proctor. Jason Williams will slowly take it up. And timeout called by Brian Ches as he'll hold for the final shot with 19 and 9/10 remaining.
And that's our Paunce's Insurance timeout. They called Agent Dan Paunce's, Jessica Dix, or Tracy Giddings to get started today. You can visit Paunce'sInsurance.com to request a quote for auto, home, business, or life insurance. Paunce's Insurance, love the life you live, worry-free. Good start here.
Yeah, very good start, especially after it seemed like potentially Union was going to get away with this early. Shenango stuck with it, kept battling back with shots, and then we got a little bit of salvo on each side.
Yeah, the 6-0 start by Union, like you said, looks like, we're in trouble here, but then they answer right back with 7, and we're going back and forth ever since.
Knotted at 14 all after the 30-second timeout. Shenango will take it. Joey Campoli already 3 for 3 from downtown. Has it. Zion Waters guarding, and it's stolen by Luke Stanley. Here he goes. Lay-in is good. And that puts Union back in front by 2. One last try. Proctor for 3 at the buzzer, no good. And we'll end the first quarter of play. Back and forth we go. Union ahead 16-14. You're watching WPIAL basketball on Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
Cold winds blowing, temperatures dropping, and snow is beginning to fall. And then your furnace goes out. LCAP's LIHEAT Crisis Program is here to help. If your furnace is blowing cold air, not turning on, or not reaching the desired temperature, help is right around the corner, whether it needs fixed or replaced. For information, call the Department of Healthy Homes at 724-656-0090. LCAP's Healthy Home programs are the key to safer living.
Hey, Mom, do you need a ride to the store today?
Oh, no thanks, hon. I got it covered. Mike's taking me.
Okay, well, you have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, right? I can take you to that.
No, I got it covered too. Mike's taking me.
Mike?
Yes, Mike's my ex driver. Picks me up right at my door and even helps carry my groceries. It's so convenient to schedule and ride with Axe. Wish I would have called him sooner.
Okay, Mom. Sounds like you got it covered.
I have an apple pie ready to eat. How about you help me with that?
(16-14) after 1, ready to start the second on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP. Ty Polk, Lee Moan with you here from Bill McNeese Gymnasium on the campus of Shenango High School. Jackson Proctor will inbound it as everyone with a hat on the team in white. George kicks it over. Jackson Proctor between the circles. Entry pass stolen by the Scotties, and that just was in triple coverage.
Yeah, terrible pass there. You get thrown into a triple team.
Zion Waters with the handoff for Landon Eckert. Crab dribbles and goes back to the spike line. Now on the right wing. Half spin, step back, jumper. Off front rim, hard carom for Williams. Shenango taking it up with Campoli. Hangs, scores, plus the foul. Joey Campoli 11 points already. First player in double figures for either side.
Boy, what a job there by Campoli, drawing the foul, also getting into the lane. He'll complete the three-point play.
First
no, he
foul
won't.
on Kelly. Spoke a little bit too soon. Stanley now taking up inside the lane. Good fundamentals by Luke Stanley.
Yeah,
6
up and
points.
under, nothing there to his left. Then went right, kept his feet planted. Union back in the man-to-man.
Slides one back for Sam Patton. Braden George left wing. Walks one over Campoli. Back to Williams. Guarded by Proctor. Catch made by Jackson Proctor, excuse me. Campoli.
Yeah, Waters giving up pipe, but he's got the speed to stay with Campoli.
And he's also right into the kitchen as well. George. Sam Patton. Joey Campoli, a three-pointer. He's 4 for 4. He's got Wendy's range.
Can we give him a shirt now?
Not so fast, my friend. We still got a lot of ball game. 1 point lead for the Wildcats. Running in is Kelly, and he lays it in. Just like that, Union back ahead by 1. Lead changes, abundance, and one more for good measure with Joey Campoli. 16 points for Joey Campoli. In the last game between these two teams, Campoli had 25 points, and Tegan Russo, after coming off the JV game with 10 points, added 11. So a good night for Shenango, just could not get the victory.
Campoli picks up his first foul.
First team foul here in the second.
I'm starting to finally get used to this new rule of the 5 fouls per quarter stuff. So
it's simple when it comes to when you think of women's basketball
at
the college level. That's just how you have it. Charge on Jordan Kelly. That's his second. Team foul number 2.
Coach Stanley saying that's a flop. I sort of have to agree with him there. I thought it was a good Oscar there.
Coach Ches wanted a technical on the other trip down. George's 3 too strong. Rebound for Maddox Thompson. Thompson met at the line but got it over for Jordan Kelly. Oh, that's an excellent pass inside as Jamel Mitchell got inside positioning, and that bounce pass on the baseline got him in momentum for 2.
Union back into a 3-2 now, mixing it up.
Back and forth we go. 1 point leads have been really all these teams can muster from about 4 minutes into the first quarter. George lost the handle. Stolen by Lucas Stanley. Got his man to go by and got the 2.
Boy, third steal of the game there for Lucas, getting those hands. He's at that very active at the top of that 3-2 zone. He's got a lot of length.
And he's showing fundamentals, especially on these breaks. How many times has Shenango had flybys against him underneath the hoop? Potential steal, but a foul called on Union.
That's Jordan Kelly's third.
So already he's nearing the danger zone, and we're just about, let's put it in, let's do some quick math, about 11-27 or so into this game.
I love watching Coach Stanley coach, just nonstop.
Every time I see him, he's so demonstrative of every movement. You could see it from about the other county, back in Allegheny County for me.
Yeah,
he doesn't hide his display.
Oh, no. Tegan Russo back in for Shenango.
And I love seeing it, don't get me wrong. I mean,
right.
His fastball is there all year, like no matter what. From the first time I seen him in a game against Eden Christian a few years ago to WPIAL championship games, playoff games. Stowing away, Shenango has the ball. Campoli rejected by Booker. Shenango still has it. Long three-pointer for Russo. Parking lot range.
And that's what Russo does. He can shoot from way out.
24 all. 3:43 remaining in the first half. And Eckert answers back with a three of his own. He probably wanted a +1 for a 4-point play. 11 points for Eckert. It's a shootout here in Shenango. Campoli, why not? Not this time.
Finally missed. He's human.
For the moment. Eckert's jumper inside the arc, no good. Jason Williams picks it up for Shenango. Russo loads up again! The smallest man on the floor, but the biggest shot.
I told you about him.
I'm a believer.
He's a freshman. I'm waiting for the chant.
And he can get taller, too. Eckert trying to drive, no good.
Good board there by Drew Proctor.
Here comes Campoli.
Stanley with those hands.
Lost the handle, hit it off of Aiden Booker, and the ball stays with Shenango. 2:33 remaining in the first half, 27 all. I used to keep score on like a little thing there. I'm interesting to see how many lead changes there are. Save made by Stanley, but it goes right into the hands of Landon Eckert, or excuse me, Sam Patton. And it's a 2-point lead for the home team, 29-27, timeout Union.
Yeah, Coach Stanley, I think, called a timeout just to yell at the referees.
30-second timeout, but 30 seconds of fury.
Yeah, that's about all he did. Yeah, Coach Sam Patton just came into the game. He's a Grove City football commit. Also plays baseball. His dad, David, played football at IUP. His uncle John played football at Clarion. And his brother, unfortunately, lost to Notre Dame at Penn State. So sorry, Will, but that's all right. But Will was also successful in the WPIAL. He won the WPIAL Discus Championship back in 2021 and was also a PIAA finalist in the discus. But Coach Stanley still getting his money's worth over there.
He's a legend out in these parts, so I guess you get preferential treatment. I don't know if he's, I guess the similarities between Bobby Hurley and Mark Stanley are pretty apt, but kind of. Just a little.
Yeah, that's not bad. Both wear blue, huh?
Both part of teams are blue, of course. Union in a much lighter blue with light gray and white down the sides. Stanley works his way to the hole. Follow-up chance by Mitchell. Couldn't get the friendly roll. Rebound picked up by Campoli. 2-point lead for Shenango. Campoli. Short corner jumper from Sam Patton was well short as well.
Great pass, though.
Eckert stopped in the lane. Kicks it for Thompson, and now he'll have it back on the right wing. Back for Maddox Thompson. Kicks it over. On the deck, it's Aiden Booker, but he traveled. 1:40 remaining in the first half.
Yeah, Booker only a freshman. A little bit too wild in the lane there. Was going to take that shot, and then Saul was going to be contested, and then, unfortunately for him, shuffled the feet. At halftime, we'll have our Creative Edge scoring recap.
Shenango only could muster their biggest lead as 3 so far.
There's another steal.
Here's Lucas Stanley. And he'll go to the line as he draws the foul on Drew Proctor. That'll be his first. Team foul number 2 in the second.
Had a chance to talk to Lucas before the game, and I said, I have a stat on you. He said, I heard you learn how to play trumpet. He said, yeah, back in 4th grade. He said, I was forced to learn it. He said, I can still play one song on the trumpet as he hits his first free throw. And that's Tequila from the Sandlot movie. So he says, I can still play that. So.
What a song.
But he says, I hated the trumpet. I played for it. He said, I tried 4th grade. He said, forget it. So.
He's got a lot of soul in his game. He could have played saxophone.
Yeah. Oh, good hands there, knocking out of bounds there by Aiden Booker.
Drew Proctor trying to split the defense. All stays with Shenango. We're tied at 29 apiece. 1:20 remaining in the first half. Russo flips it quickly to George. Good passing inside by the Wildcats. This is Sam Patton, but he can't finish the shot in close. Good defense by the Scotties. There comes Landon Eckert. Eckert with 11 points. Slides one for Zion Waters. Left wing, the sophomore Eckert. Behind the back, rather, and he couldn't get that one to go. Mitchell, and then tapped up and in by Landon Eckert.
Boy, Eckert staying with it. I don't know how he got that tap in.
This game's got it all. 13 points for Eckert. Kicks it over Russo, loads up again from deep, not this time. Rebound for Sam Patton. Patton pressured, he traveled. 30.8 seconds remaining. Scotties ahead by 2.
Boy, Patton got up for that one. Unfortunately, couldn't put it back up and then traveled. Newcastle game going to be starting a little late down at Seneca Valley. The JV game went to overtime. Newcastle wins that JV game in overtime down there.
Always good experience getting some extra reps. Stanley, foul was on the floor. And they'll call it on Patton. That's his first personal, team foul number 3.
Yeah, big matchup in 6A between Newcastle and Seneca. Seneca actually beat the Canes first time around.
Stanley works his way inside off the inbounds and draws the foul.
Might go on, see if that goes on Williams. Nope, they're going to call that on Patton, pick up his second quick foul.
So second in about 2 seconds for him. And it's Lucas Stanley, the youngest of the 4 Stanley brothers, at the line. It's his first.
Yeah, Coach Mark Stanley said if Lucas gets close to his scoring, because don't have his
he
stats
said he was
in front
going
of me.
to take him out just before that.
Yeah, he said he will bench him. You're correct.
You know that's a lie.
I love the quote, though.
It's a great quote, but he's going to let him get that one. You know it. Russo slips it inside off the glass for Joey Campoli. 5 seconds remaining. Stanley from half court. Back irons it, no good. And the Scotties, what a ball game indeed, have a 2-point lead. 33-31. Scotties ahead. We'll have a scoring recap and some other notes around the WPIAL at the break. One more time, our score, Union 33, Shenango 31. This is WPIAL Basketball, the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
For 20 years, Melee Chiropractic has treated athletes of all ages to help them get safely back to the top of their game. Melee Chiropractic has 3 full-time doctors in their office, and all 3 are former area athletes who have had to battle injuries throughout their careers. They want to help you get safely back on your feet. But more importantly, help stop the injuries before they happen. Prehab before you rehab. Attention all high school student athletes. During your sports season, a $30 visit to the Melee Chiropractic office includes an adjustment and/or all therapy is necessary. From the athletes of tomorrow to the weekend warriors and everything in between. Let Melee Chiropractic keep you in the game.
When it comes to shopping for insurance, there are thousands of options out there. MVP Insurance proactively shops and compares your policies to find the best coverage and rate. Josh Mathur and David Verratti want to provide you with a level of personalized service that you know that you are the MVP of their agency. They simplify insurance so you can live stress-free. Visit one of the locations in Zingleopole or in New Springfield, Ohio. Call MVP for the win. Proud sponsor of the MVP of the game on the Lawrence County SportsNet.
Works in Progress Painting wishes a successful and satisfying season to all the Lawrence County sports teams and athletes. Work hard and bring honor to your team, school, and family in how you play. Joe Wright and his family have been providing painting, window cleaning, and other property services for business and homeowners in the Lawrence County area for over 10 years. Their goal on every project is to provide a meaningful service that honors their customer, God, and their family, and to have fun while doing it. Works in Progress is now booking interior painting projects for both residential and commercial projects. Call Joe today at 724-714-4294 to discuss your next project.
Tired of gasoline costs? Why drive? Let the Newcastle Transit Authority take you where you want to go. Serving the city of Newcastle and stops throughout Lawrence County, as well as weekday service to Pittsburgh. Public transportation just makes sense. Why drive when you can relax and ride? For more information or for route schedules, log on to newcastletransit.org. The Newcastle Transit Authority, going your way. And remember, senior citizens ride free.
At Medore Bonner Law, we're more than just attorneys. We're your community partners. With a combined experience that spans decades, attorneys Jason Medore, Michael Bonner, and Greg Rossitelli are your trusted advisors for all legal matters. From personal injury to estate planning, business law to family disputes, we are here to guide you through every step of the legal process. Our full-service, community-based approach ensures that you're not just a client, but a valued member of our family. Give us a call or visit us online at medorebonnerlaw.com for more information.
GEM building contractors and developers have a proven record of performance on any size project. They bring value, local craftsmanship, expert management to meet any challenge. From design construction, from inspection to budget estimation, GEM Builder has been building our community for 70 years.
When it comes to protecting those you love, the businesses you've built, or the things you've earned, you need someone you can trust. Who better to protect your interests than a local insurance agent? Pontius Insurance is a team of local agents helping local residents in Lawrence County and surrounding areas, specializing in auto, home, business, and life insurance. Come see Dan Pontius, Jessica Dix, and Tracy Giddings, and the rest of the team at Pontius Insurance, and receive the personalized service you deserve.
Don't get left out to dry. Call the Penn Ohio Bottled Water Company for the fastest and most efficient bottled water delivery service in the area. Penn Ohio offers bottled water ranging from 16.9-ounce bottles to 5-gallon jugs, perfect for your next event or office water cooler system. Also, don't forget to ask about their custom labeling options. Visit PennOhioBottledWater.com for more information and to get a quote on their delivery services. Whether it's at home, in the office, or on the sidelines, Penn Ohio has you covered.
Whether you're hosting a big party, it's family dinner night, or you just need a place to go and watch the big game, the Crane Room Grill is the place to be. Need that something special for your upcoming event? Ask about the CR Brewing Company's custom brewing options to give your big day that personalized touch that your guests will never forget. Visit craneroom.com to see their full menu, or call in your takeout order now at 724-656-1553. The Crane Room Grill and CR Brewing Company, a winning combination.
Halftime here from Shenango High School, and the Scotties ahead 33-31. Union 16 in the first, 17 in the second. Shenango 14 in the first, 17 in the second. Leading scorer in the game for Shenango is Joey Campoli with 18 points, Braden George with 5. Tegan Russo with 6 off of 2 3-pointers, and Sam Patton with 2. On the other side for Union, their leading scorer is Landon Eckert. He has 13. Also in double figures is Lucas Stanley with 12. Jamel Mitchell has 4 points, 2 apiece for Jordan Kelly and Maddox Thompson. We'll take a quick break and we'll have the second half coming up for you. By the way, Scoring Recap is brought to you by Creative Edge, where design and construction come together with experience. That's your Creative Edge Scoring Recap. From concept to creation, they combine their extensive construction experience with creative design to make your project a reality. Fully licensed and insured architecture and construction management services. Call 724-652-1372 for more information. Second half coming up on the Lawrence.
When the high school season heats up, make sure you have the best gear to support your school. Head to the Red Zone on Wilmington Road in the Shannock for all your county sporting apparel needs. From sporting goods to custom apparel to embroidery and more, the Red Zone has it all. Quality gear for all 8 schools in the County of Champions. Stop by and enter the Red Zone or visit them online at theredzonesports.com. Score big at the Red Zone.
Your hip, your knee, your shoulder, whatever has been holding you back, UPMC Orthopedic Care is where you'll find experts to help you get back to a better quality of life. UPMC is pioneering minimally invasive surgeries, and we offer personalized treatment plans and same-day surgery to get you home and moving sooner. It's your ankle, your elbow, your hand, and it's your move. Visit upmc.com/ortho to learn how UPMC can help.
Thank you for calling Axe. Where can we take you today?
To work, to the store, to Grandma's house. Axe can get you there, but it's much more than a ride. It's a joyride.
I'm helping people. I'm getting them out of their house. I'm taking them to their doctors, to the grocery store.
They say I'm entertaining. Okay, we laugh, we joke, we sing, we tell stories.
They're like family to us.
Even if it's the same day, to schedule your joyride, call Axe today.
Since 1911, the City Rescue Mission has been serving our community by providing food for the hungry, shelter for the homeless, and hope for the lost. We continue to love all that come through our doors, extending mercy and providing grace just as God has done for each of us, serving with a compassionate heart and sharing the good news of the gospel and the hope we all have in Jesus Christ, just like we've done since 1911. We can't do this alone, and we continue to need your help.
Calling all sports fans. Never miss a moment with real-time alerts, keeping you in the loop when your favorite teams are playing.
Get instant updates sent straight to your phone with game schedules, changes, and all the latest news.
You can receive important updates and reminders, so you're always prepared for game time.
Be the first to cheer on your local teams and show your support.
Receive important updates and reminders, so you're always prepared for the game.
Signing up is quick and easy. Don't miss out. Sign up now and stay connected to the action.
Plus, follow us on social media for live updates, behind-the-scenes content, and community news.
Second half just about ready to begin. Union ahead by 2, 33-31, alongside Lee Moan, our producer Mike, and our cameras today, Rob and Darren. I'm Tyler Polk, and we back and forth affair. Really, the biggest lead was 6 actually, for the Scotties early on, but since then, it's been big punches back and forth, three-pointers. We're just looking for that haymaker or maybe another great finish.
Yeah, it's been a really well-played game, too. Not a lot of turnovers between these teams. Very physical at times. Referees seem like they're letting them play, and so it should be a fun second half. Real quick, our out-of-town scoreboard sponsored by Newcastle Transit Authority. They're going your way. Laurel leading Rochester 13-10 at the end of the first quarter. Mohawk up 34-20 on Elwood City at the half. West Middlesex up 34-29 over Wilmington at the half. And Newcastle Seneca Valley starting late. And the Neshannock game against Southside Beaver postponed due to some floor issues down at Southside Beaver.
Oh. So at the moment, this is a prime opportunity for Shenango, as they could have a 2-game advantage on Southside at the moment. Back to live action as Landon Eckert with 13 points in the first half has it up top. Slides its way to the right. And that pass out of the wavelength of Lucas Stanley, and it's stolen by Jason Williams. Wildcats slow it down as Williams takes it at the logo.
Union staying in that 3-2 zone.
Braden George with body control, but he can't get the friendly bounce. Picked over Joey Campoli, the game's leading scorer with 18. Back to George, his three-pointer, no good. Tapped around and handled by Stanley for Union. Here comes Landon Eckert. Slides one, Maddox Thompson. Works his way out of the right corner to the wing. Eckert, guarded by Campoli.
Boy, Stanley and Williams really doing battle.
Jordan Kelly inside, and Mitchell fouled on the floor.
Yeah, Campoli's going to get called for that foul. Yeah, Mitchell's had a fairly quiet game here so far.
Actually, correction, they're going to put that on Sam Patton.
Oh, wow. My apologies.
And Patton will sit due to foul trouble as that's his third. Team foul number 1 in the third quarter. Stanley works his way. Baby hook, no good. Jamel Mitchell. And it's a jump ball. Possession goes to Shenango.
Again, Williams, not tall in stature, but that ball comes down his level. He's getting those hands in, get the tie up. Good job.
Jackson Proctor, Jason Williams, Drew Proctor, Joey Campoli, and Braden George, the 5 for Shenango. Three-pointer is good from Campoli.
Pick up right where he left off in the first half.
5 3-pointers, 21 points. Thompson's pass, got it inside for Lucas Stanley. Shenango by 1. Foul is on the floor.
Jason Williams picking up his second.
It means something to Coach Stanley.
Yeah.
It all means something. Charge on the Scotties.
Saying Lucas
Mitchell
lowered the shoulder a little bit. Actually, they're calling on Jamal
Mitchell. That's
Mitchell.
His first. Team foul number 1 for Union. We got to look through they don't keep the foul counter up, so you got to look through the screen, but you have an extreme angle so I can see.
Yeah, I thought they're going to call that on Lucas Stanley. They called it on Mitchell.
That ball went out of bounds. No foul. Stays with the Wildcats. Williams back to Campoli. This time it rainbows over the hoop. Picked up by the Scotties and Maddox Thompson. Lost an edge. Nearly got over his man. He almost played leapfrog over Braden George. Staying with it is Eckert. Here comes Thompson driving. Left hand flip shot is good. Scotty's back ahead by 1.
Yeah, great job there.
How many more lead changes can we have? The answer is a lot, but it's stolen by Mitchell off the pass from Jason Williams. Lucas Stanley has it. Evades. And the foul's on the floor.
Referees seem like they're calling a little bit closer here in the second half.
It's on Williams. That's his third. Team foul number 3. 5:08 remaining in the third quarter. The third place team in the section, Union, trying to wrap up the season series with a sweep. Shenango trying to keep hopes alive for maybe a potential shot at the third place in the conference. You never know, but at the very least, trying to stay ahead firmly of Southside Beaver, who's suddenly idle tonight due to floor trouble at Southside. That game, the Shannock and Southside, will be postponed to a later date.
Yeah, fourth foul on Shenango here in this third quarter. Stanley hits the 3.
Lucas Stanley is on the board. 4-point advantage for Union. 38-34. George puts one back for Jackson Proctor. Puts it on the deck. Hangs, can't score. Drew Proctor keeps it alive. And it's a 3-pointer for Braden George. Playing's hard, no good. And it's a travel on Lucas Stanley trying to advance up the floor. Mark Stanley thinks it's hogwash.
George was going to try for a block and then just sort of try to get out of the way, and I didn't really see a travel either, but nonetheless, it's what the call is.
Officials' discretion. You know that well. 3-pointer Campoli offline. Kelly is fouled.
And that's the 15th foul here in this quarter. So free throws are coming now.
Foul on Braden George. That's his first. Double bonus.
I wonder if Coach Stanley has ever refereed before. His son, Mark, is an official.
Hey, you gotta work calls. I understand it. First one's off for Jordan Kelly. As Union into the double bonus, 5 fouls per quarter, and no good. So it works out for Shenango, but the rebound collected by Mitchell. Stays with the Scotties. Thompson's three-pointer, splash.
Remember that possibly for a play of the game right there. Looked like Union or Shenango, after they missed both of those free throws upon insurance timeout. Boy, it looks like it might get the ball back, and then the dagger, the offensive board, and then the three by Maddox Thompson.
Timeout called by Shenango, biggest lead for Union by 7. And
real quick while we got a second. I didn't get a chance to get into the state rankings, which I love to do.
Yes.
Because I'm a state guy. 2A state rankings. Linville Hill Christian. Usually see them in the girls' side. This is according to Trib. The new rankings should come out tomorrow, but right now Linville Hill Christian out of District 3, the top team in the state. Greensburg Central Catholic out of 2A, out of District 7 is ranked number 2. Good old Constitution. Always hear about them in District 12. They're number 3. Rocky Grove out of District 10, number 4, and DeLone Catholic, number 5. Other teams in the WPIAL, they're part of their rankings. Neighborhood Academy is ranked number 1. In AAA, Aliquippa is ranked number 2. South Allegheny ranked number 5. In 4A, we have Avonworth ranked number 3. 5A, we got Montour at number 2. And in 6A, Upper St. Clair is ranked 2nd. Those are your local teams. And the boys' side.
Back to live action, and Campoli's pass goes wayward.
And the girls' side, Peters Township ranked number 1 in 5A, and then Kennedy Catholic and Wilmington in 2A ranked. So getting excited already, and we're still 6 weeks away from the Hershey. Actually 8 weeks away.
Jumper offline for Lucas Stanley. Campoli drives, can't finish. Ball stays with the Wildcats. Russo's three-pointer rattled out. Follow-up is good for Drew Proctor. That's
Drew Proctor somehow slicing his way in.
Stanley, always reliable, draws the foul. Already in the bonus, so it's 2 regardless.
Yeah, Campoli a little bit too much body there.
So far, pristine from the line for Stanley. Nails the first.
Yeah, he's right on pace. He had 12 in the first half. He'll probably get that 20 again.
On line 4, it hits both, has 17. Back up to a 7-point lead. Eckert with the steal. Landon Eckert strolls back as Jordan Kelly puts it with Lucas Stanley. Agreed. Stanley works his way inside and gets the friendly drop.
Well,
19 points.
Well, Coach Ches said that was one of the keys to the game, stopping Stanley.
Well, you can only hope to contain him right now.
Right now, he's starting to take over.
Wildcats badly need a basket. Under 3 minutes remaining, and the foul. Put it on Eckert.
Only the second team foul though here in this third quarter for Union against Shenango in double bonus.
Mr. PA not giving us the foul announcements kind of hurts us a little bit. But it's keeping us on our P's and Q's out here.
I have a good angle. You don't.
I got to see in between the match part of the board. And inside, it's Campoli. He now has 23.
Boy, George threading the needle there.
Seven-point lead.
Russo trying to guard one-on-one to Stanley.
Stanley from the right block, kick ball, stays with the Scotties. 2:18 remaining in the third.
Good. We'll have our Melee Chiropractic play of the game and our MVP Insurance MVP of the game at the end of this one. Got 2 fresh shirts.
Fresh off the presses.
You got it.
Foul was on the floor.
On Campoli? Wow.
And that's not what you want to see.
Because
it's getting a little dicey as that's his 3rd foul.
Yeah, it seems like the referees have tightened things up a little bit here in the second half.
Almost like an RKO out of nowhere. Yeah. We had a really good pace in that first half. First is off for Kelly, and he's currently 0 for 3 at the line.
Oh, that's not close.
And no bueno on the 4th. So at least
there's Stanley with another steal.
Stanley again. Good drop pass for Mitchell. Lost his footing. Actually had it slew-footed a little bit. Shocked the block wasn't called, but.
And he's going to come out. Yeah, he was. I think the ball hit him where it maybe shouldn't have. Let's say it like that.
Ball 3, take your base. Russo. Campoli works his way inside and glides in for 2. That's 25 points for Joey Campoli. Lead down to 5.
Yeah, they can't shake the Cats.
He equals his total from the last time out between these 2 teams. A minute 30 remaining in the 3rd. Union by 5. Stanley under pressure, dipped over for Eckert, his 3-pointer. Crazy Karam, no good. Russo picks up the rebound, slides it over Campoli. He can do it all.
What a move by Campoli. Cuts the lead to 3.
27. And now the call's going back the other way for Union as it's an elbow, and they're going to put that on Luke Stanley. That's his first. Team foul number 3. I'm not sure where it's going. It's an off-ball foul, so naturally you're trying to follow the ball.
Well, let's get this out of the way now. For those of us that thinking we can do a better job, go to PIAA.org, click on how to become an official, take the test, and see how we can do.
Hey, there's a combined 6 eyes to my 2, so I can't see everything. Campoli for 3, no good. Hard Karam out of bounds. And it's back to the Scotties, under a minute in the 3rd.
Yeah, George overran that a little bit.
Could have been an opportunity for a tied-up ball game, and after that would be these feisty Cats. 6-0 advantage early on. They came back. That 3-pointer knocked us up after a 7-point advantage for Union.
Coach Ches wasn't happy with that 3-point shot there by Campoli. Wanted him to think a little bit.
But he's got the green light. Scotty wipes through, step back, and Stanley.
A step back 3.
Guard play has been fantastic. Deficit back to 6, 48-42. Less than 30 seconds remaining. And it's Drew Proctor. They can't get the friendly bounce. There comes Jordan Kelly. 15 seconds remaining in the 3rd. Stanley slips it for Eckert. Accelerates, hangs, can't score. Rebound collected by Drew Proctor. 4 seconds to go. Campoli slides through a defender. He'll go all the way and can't finish at the buzzer. So we end the 3rd, and the Scotties lead by 6, 48-42. You're watching WPIAL basketball on Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAT.
For 20 years, Melee Chiropractic has treated athletes of all ages to help them get safely back to the top of their game. Melee Chiropractic has 3 full-time doctors in their office, and all 3 are former area athletes who have had to battle injuries throughout their careers. They want to help you get safely back on your feet. But more importantly, help stop the injuries before they happen. Prehab before you rehab. Attention all high school student athletes. During your sports season, a $30 visit to the Melee Chiropractic office includes an adjustment and/or all therapy is necessary. From the athletes of tomorrow to the weekend warriors and everything in between. Let Maley Chiropractic keep you in the game.
Here at Shenango, the teachers and staff love their Wildcats. In the classroom or wearing the blue and gold, we have their back, and we wish the Cats the best this season.
This video is brought to you by the Shenango Area Education Association.
Good ball game tonight. We're back for the fourth quarter. 6-point lead for Union. Shenango got as close as 3 in that third before the Scotties got back on their horse. That quarter tightly guarded, tightly called, 11-9 in advantage for the Scotties. Three-pointer well short from Thompson, but it's stolen by Mitchell. Tapped over on the left block, Stanley, and it's Shenango ball.
When Mitchell's missing a lot of easy shots here tonight, getting his hands around there, getting some good boards, and just can't finish here tonight so far. Out-of-town scoreboard sponsored by Newcastle Transit Authority. Newcastle up on Seneca Valley, 15-13 at the end of the first quarter.
Catch that game on the Trib Live High School Sports Network. Russo looking over for Proctor. Campoli nearly doubled off of that 3-2. They recoiled Union. And here's Campoli inside. Good feed from Drew Proctor. And Campoli continues his campaign.
Having himself a night.
29 points for Joey Campoli.
So they're going to get Sam Patton picking up his fourth. A little bit too closely guarded there. Thanks to the Red Zone for sponsoring tonight's broadcast also. They're down on Wilmington Road for all your county sporting apparel needs. You can check them out online at theredzonesports.com.
Thompson knocks down the 3, his second. And he's now in double figures with 10. 6-point lead for the Scotties.
The Union's basically stayed in this 3-2 the whole second half.
Jackson Proctor's pass stolen by Maddox Thompson. Easy lay-in. And that's not what you want for Shenango. You want to keep good passes, not out of the wavelength of your players. And now the Scotties have their biggest lead.
With 10 points in the second half here for Maddox.
8-point advantage. Nearly stolen from Shenango, and now it is stolen as Thompson wins it back. So second and third effort for the Scotties. They finally get the ball back. Thompson lost the handle going up for the shot.
Yeah, Tyler Houck going to check in for Shenango for Proctor. Part of the baseball team.
We get to see Tyler Houck for the first time tonight. Approaching 2 minutes played in the fourth. And Shenango in danger of being down double digits as the Scotties by 8, 52-44. Proctor looks over for Williams on the right wing. Jason Williams in the starting lineup for Gavin Bruce, who's out due to sickness. No points in tonight's contest. And Gavin Bruce had 22 in the last game. A section victory over Laurel. Campoli, gotta have it. Not this time. Mitchell picks up the rebound.
Shenango running out of gas here.
There's Jordan Kelly. Ladles it for Maddox Thompson. Finds Stanley. And it's between the wickets of Jamel Mitchell. And it
Jamal
goes back.
just having a rough night. Get a feel for him.
And you think about how many times he's come up huge for the Scotties, be it the gridiron or the hardwood. I remember being on the call for that championship game against Bishop Canterbury. 2 tackles for a loss, 1 sack.
Yeah,
he's been
pretty
effective
good,
as a
pretty good
rebounder.
football player.
Yeah, he's been effective as a rebounder tonight.
Yes, he has.
Stanley works his way out of a quandary and scores. 10-point advantage. $22 points for Stanley. Blocking foul as George advancing to the hoop. And he'll put it on Eckert. That's his third. Team foul number 1. Off the inbounds, no good. Follow-up chance for Drew Proctor. His second basket, all in the fourth.
I don't think Union was ready for that inbound pass.
4 points. And a steal by Jason Williams. Quick pass up for Drew Proctor. And the ball will stay with the Wildcats.
Trying to keep in mind who are play of the game here. With 4 minutes left.
Williams over Peruso. Campoli, long three-pointer. No good.
There's Mitchell.
Yeah, he's been lights out on defensive rebounds.
Yeah, offensively he's just having a rough night, but like you said, defensively, put this one in.
He can't, my goodness. That may be costly if Shenango gets back into this game. Under 4 minutes remaining. It's an 8-point advantage for Union. It's been as close as by 3 in the second half, but Shenango can't get over the hill. Braden George between two ferns and scores, plus the foul.
No idea. No idea how that he's able to get that ball in.
Campoli,
split two defenders and then get inside, split two more, draw the contact, up off the glass, go to the line.
Campoli feeling good, 31 points and friendly bounces. Why not? He's got it all, 32.
And I'm sure Mr. Dawson's going to look up and see if this is a career high. I'm guessing it probably is.
I'm waiting for the message, James. 3:20 remaining in the fourth.
He doesn't care about a career high. I know he wants this victory more than anything.
Kelly looking over his options.
It looks like Union's going to run some clock now with his 5-point lead.
Yeah, 4 corners in effect. Mitchell spins away from Williams. And the pass cannot be gathered by Maddox Thompson. And now the officials have a conference.
They're going to say, did it hit off the foot? Yes, it did.
Very close to being very interesting. If Shenango can get a basket, now they need another stop. Eckert over for Kelly.
That's good. That's good decision right there. You get a 5-point lead. You're going to take a 3. Let Stanley or Eckert, or let Stanley or Eckert take it.
Or Thompson. He could do it well. Mitchell works his way over. Eckert 3-pointer. Splash.
Like I said, right there, Boston Insurance timeout.
And we'll take a break. 57-49, Union ahead. This is WPIAL Basketball on Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
Congratulations to our December LCAP Team of the Month. The Lawrence County SportsNet is proud to honor Laurel Wrestling as the December LCAP Team of the Month after their 13-2 start to the season. Congratulations to Coach Kevin Carmichael and the Laurel Wrestling team, our December LCAP Team of the Month.
When it comes to shopping for insurance, there are thousands of options out there. MVP Insurance proactively shops and compares your policies to find the best coverage and rate. Josh Madure and David Verratti want to provide you with the level of personalized service that you know that you are the MVP of their agency. They simplify insurance so you can live stress-free. Visit one of the locations in Zeno-Leopold or in New Springfield, Ohio. Call MVP for the win. Proud sponsor of the MVP of the game on the Lawrence County SportsNet.
That would be it. Timeout. Out of timeout as it's a 8-point lead for the Scotties. 2:41 remaining in the fourth. Union 57, Shenango 49. A great crew here tonight on Lawrence County SportsNet. Gotta give a big shout out to our guys. Mike producing, Garrett. Oh, excuse me, have it wrong. Mike, Rob, and Darren. Our group tonight for this game. 3-pointer is good for Braden George. 8 points, his first 3-pointer. 5-point advantage for Union. They want to pound the rock and take this clock down as much as they can. Eckert behind the back. His jumper in the lane. Front rim. Williams picks up the rebound. And Shenango nearly playing catch over and back. Campoli, under 2 minutes remaining. Wildcats got to have it. Russo's three-pointer. No good. Mitchell with the defensive rebound and stolen. Off the glass, it's Braden George. So maybe that could be your play of the game, but we got a lot of games still. A minute 41 remaining, timeout by the Wildcats.
Yeah, Mitchell got the board, but unfortunately made the pass, and George, boy, what a read there by Braden George. Able to steal that ball and cut this lead to 3.
Timeout brought to you by Pontius Insurance.
Yeah, the bad thing about Union right now, or about the Wildcats, you only have one team foul here in this fourth quarter. So you're going to have to start fouling here possibly, depending on how things play out right now. So it's a lot of fouls to give. But right now, first you try to get this turnover here on the inbound pass, and you get a hot Campoli from outside. He has 5 threes on the night. Tegan Russo also another candidate. I didn't mind that shot from Russo in that 3 ball right there.
You gotta get some momentum. You gotta have a moment. Let's take a look at the foul situation right now for Shenango. Jason Williams has 3 fouls. Joey Campoli 3 fouls. Drew Proctor 1 foul. Braden George 1 foul. Sam Patton has 4, and Jackson Proctor has 1.
And Patton is back in the game.
Previous high for Campoli was 25, so this is a new high score.
What was that?
Previous high for Campoli was 25, so again, a new high score as we got the message right on cue from James Dotson.
Well, I knew he has some time tonight.
And it's stolen again by George with the lay-in. Scotties by 1. George does it again. A minute 25 remaining in the fourth. Maddox Thompson works his way to the left wing. Nearly stolen by Williams. Stanley, left one for Mitchell. He makes no mistake this time.
Big basket there by Jamal Mitchell.
6 points for Jamal Mitchell. Campoli draws the block.
Whew. Boy, it looked like Kelly had pretty good position. That's his 4th foul.
So now Kelly's the only one in danger right now.
Union's 3rd foul here of the 4th quarter.
Drew Proctor, pass away from Campoli, and it's back to the Scotties. Oh, no.
Yeah, Proctor, I think he had a good one-on-one situation there. I think he might have been able to get a turnaround, but he chose to go back to Campoli, and it's a little bit too far.
And now they got a foul. It's Russo picking it up, his first.
Boy, it's a big turn of events there.
Just when everything looks like it's going to swing the Wildcats' way, it's something or another that happens. Second foul on George. That's now the 3rd as we'll quickly play the foul game. Eckert underneath the basket. Thompson for Kelly. Hand off to Lucas Stanley. And it's a charge! Jason Williams draws the charge. 41.8 seconds remaining. Wildcats have life.
What defense? Campoli or Russo right now?
So what's the plan for Shenango? Do you play it for the final shot, or do you just go?
I might go. If I have a shot, I'll take it, but Campoli or Russo takes it.
Campoli lost the handle, stolen by Lucas Stanley. Up ahead is Maddox Thompson. He can't get it to him. Shenango trying for it, and they draw the foul. It's on Campoli. That's his 4th.
That's probably his 6th steal of the night there for Lucas Stanley. What a perfect time, and he just get a chance to go to the line to shoot 2. And Coach Stanley's going to call timeout.
Right on time. Full timeout. for Union. And we'll take a break. 16.8 seconds remaining. Union 59, Shenango 56. This is WPIAL basketball on Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
Does your blueprint not match the vision of your building project? Not with Creative Edge Architecture. From concept to creation, Jeff Measle will help tackle the complex problems, creating design solutions and construction experience. Creative Edge gives you the edge design and construction meet.
I love what I do because coming in every day is different.
How can you not enjoy these kids coming up and hugging you and giving you these great smiles all throughout the day? You guys ready?
Seeing the progress that our kids make every single day is one of the reasons I love coming to school.
What should we do? We have fun.
LCAP Early Learning Centers is hiring. Help empower young minds in Lawrence County and become a superhero today. Apply at lcap.org.
Here's the situation, 2 timeouts apiece for both teams, and now a 5th foul, as that's on Russo.
But the big free throw now. You got a man you like at the line right now. 2 shots again. Well, what a game. Great atmosphere, good basketball all the way around.
First for Eckert, no good!
Still got another, though. Yeah, Union 6 of 11 for the line.
Both teams with 2 timeouts apiece. A miss and a rebound, you probably think Shenango calls timeout. Eckert to extend it by 4. Big time. So Union will take timeout. It's another full timeout.
Yeah, at the end of this game, we will have our MVP Insurance MVP of the game, brought to you by MVP Insurance, where they coach clients better places and better coverage. You can visit mvpins.com for more information and for a free quote. And after the game, also our Melee Chiropractic play of the game. They're voted the best of the best chiropractor in Lawrence County. Great play usually involves great teamwork. Melee Chiropractic has the team aspect with their 3 doctors, Dr. Ardro, Dr. Bowser, and Dr. Mitch Maley. So we'll have that at the end of the game. And next Friday night, we'll have Pine Richland and Newcastle on the air. Only one broadcast on Friday. Hopefully Mr. Dawson will be back on Friday, all nice and healthy.
Yeah, it's been a nasty bug around everyone.
Yep, between a couple of the LC SportsNet broadcasters, yeah, it's been going around.
I think I got Tim. Oh, my goodness.
So Shenango Union, you just don't foul.
What will the Wildcats do? Open in the corner. Russo's three-pointer. Splash! Tegan Russo. Taken. But yeah.
What a shot. Another full timeout taken by Shenango.
8 and 5/10 remaining.
Yeah, now you can foul, and then you still have a game.
Tegan Russo, a big-time three-pointer.
Yeah,
9 points, all three-pointers.
What a play call, too. I mean, what a great pass by Campoli. I mean, he was double-teamed in the quarter, but he knew what the play was. You throw it to Campoli in the corner, and they knew they were going to go to the opposite side. Union had 2 players in Campoli thinking he was going to shoot. What a great pass. A bounce pass perfectly to Russo. Quick shot up and good for Tegan Russo. So
it's putting you up, too.
Yeah.
Tegan.
Yeah, I used
put it down however you want. He hit a big shot.
Yeah, well, I used to call him Tegan, but then hearing their PA announcer's been saying Tegan. That's why I'm going with Tegan here. So I better get that name correct because I'll be seeing him for 3 more years.
Yeah, exactly. He's only a freshman.
Here's the big inbound pass. Can George get another steal?
Yeah, Union has to be careful.
And, George going to get the foul.
Oh, that's not what you want.
Well, in a way, yes, and in a way, no.
Well, two makes still makes it a 3-point advantage and a 3 at the buzzer.
Shenango still does have 1 timeout left, and so does Union. Eckert 1 of 2 from the line.
So Eckert's first is good.
Now do you call a timeout or do you run? Russo back in. Sam Patton back in.
With 4 fouls.
Yeah, it looks like Shenango's going to call timeout if this is made.
Russo to put it back to 3. He got it.
Forget about that. Coach Stanley's going to call it first. The Union will use their last timeout.
3-point advantage for the Scotties, 62-59. We've had a back-and-forth game all night. Union got up as big as 10. Shenango was able to cut it down to 1, but 2 big free throws by Landon Eckert has put it back up to 3.
Now here comes all the strategy. Do you foul before they shoot the 3 or don't you? You know, so the numbers, the analytics and all that other good stuff.
I'd say this. Foul anyone that isn't Campoli or Russo if they're loading up.
But you know they're going to have to shoot a 3, so I mean, the analytics say pretty much you foul before because they're going to set this puts Union with 14 fouls, so they'll go to the 15th foul, and Shenango will have to go to the line to shoot 2. So let's see how Coach Stanley decides to choose to do this.
So here we go. Campoli has it. Watched by Stanley. He's flung. That shot's up in the air, but it had no chance.
And I have to I have to agree with Coach Ches. It was definitely intentional, but you're never going to get the call.
Yeah.
You will never get the call in that situation.
And we got a double bonus, so it works out in favor of Union. So maybe an intentional miss at one point. Oh, no.
Do it now. Now you have to intentional miss. And
Coach Mark Stanley parking directions. Campoli forces the miss. It's batted around. And it stays with Shenango. Wow. 5 seconds remaining, and the Wildcats have one more chance. Timeout called by Brian Ches. What's been these fantastic finishes with us together?
Yeah, you got to love the strategy there. Campoli missing that first free throw and then purposely missing the second, but it looked like that was Sam Patton was trying to go for that rebound, but went off at Jordan Kelly, so a 30-second timeout. You look for Russo or Campoli. Let's see if they run the same play here and set up the freshman in the corner. I think
Joey Campoli with 32.
Yeah, I think Coach Stanley's hair just got a tad grayer tonight. Campoli's going to inbound.
I've seen this before. He could get it back off the inbounds. So we'll see what Shenango does here. Tapped away from Tyler Houck. Only 5/10 went off, so 4.5 remaining.
Russo was doing everything he could to try. Union and man-to-man defense.
Campoli off the catch. 2 seconds. Takes the 3. Short. And it's over. Union survives.
Yeah, Coach Ches looking for a foul at the end off of Campoli, but again, in that situation, going to be very tough to get a call.
What a game on both sides. What a finish. Union wins 62-59. We'll have the scoring recap, and we'll give out some T-shirts after this. You're watching WPIAL Basketball on Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
Lawrence County SportsNet is proud to honor Union's Lucas Stanley as a December Red Zone Male Athlete of the Month for scoring his 1,000th career point in the season opener. LC SportsNet is also proud to honor Union's Kylie Frustifer and Newcastle's Rihanna Boyce as the December Female Athletes of the Month, with both seniors also eclipsing their 1,000 career point mark. Congratulations and best of the luck to 1,000 point scorers Rihanna Boyce, Kylie Frustifer, and Lucas Stanley, the December Red Zone Athletes of the Month.
Tired of gasoline costs? Why drive? Let the Newcastle Transit Authority take you where you want to go. Serving the city of Newcastle and stops throughout Lawrence County, as well as weekday service to Pittsburgh. Public transportation just makes sense. Why drive when you can relax and ride? For more information or for route schedules, log on to newcastletransit.org. The Newcastle Transit Authority, going your way. And remember, senior citizens ride free.
Looking for a unique way to expand your business? Advertise on the Lawrence County SportsNet and be seen by thousands of viewers in the area and around the country on over 100 broadcasts each year. Visit lcsportsnet.com and click Advertise with LCSN.
When it comes to shopping for insurance, there are thousands of options out there. MVP Insurance proactively shops and compares your policies to find the best coverage and rate. Josh Madure and David Verratti want to provide you with the level of personalized service that you know that you are the MVP of their agency. They simplify insurance so you can live stress-free. Visit one of the locations in Xenia Leopold or in New Springfield, Ohio. Call MVP for the win. Proud sponsor of the MVP of the game on the Lawrence County SportsNet.
For 20 years, Melee Chiropractic has treated athletes of all ages to help them get safely back to the top of their game. Melee Chiropractic has 3 full-time doctors in their office, and all 3 are former area athletes who have had to battle injuries throughout their careers. They want to help you get safely back on your feet. But more importantly, help stop the injuries before they happen. Prehab before you rehab. Attention all high school student athletes. During your sports season, a $30 visit to the Melee Chiropractic office includes an adjustment and or all therapy is necessary. From the athletes of tomorrow to the weekend warriors and everything in between. Let Melee Chiropractic keep you in the game.
It was another instant classic on Lawrence County SportsNet. Final score, Union 62, Shenango 59. This is the Tri-County Principals Association postgame show. And really a fantastic game on both sides. I mean, you want it all. You got last-second buckets. You got high drama. You got incredible steals to give teams a chance. And it had a playoff-like atmosphere.
It sure did. I mean, we had a full house in here tonight with all the cheerleaders and everything else, and it was just a great game. It had a little bit of everything, didn't it?
Everything you want.
Yes, Union had that 8-9. He had a 9-point lead, and then give Shenango credit. I mean, they kept battling, and Campoli having a career night, along with freshmen hitting a few threes. They kept things close. Had a chance to win at the end. That's all you can ask for. So it was a good job by Shenango to come back, but unfortunately, they're going to fall here tonight.
Yeah.
Our scoring recap's going to be sponsored by Gem Master Builders and Craftsmen. They've been family-owned and operated general contractor for 4 generations. Their extensive construction experience, design capabilities, and creative process allows them to help any project and meet any challenge. Building their community for over 70 years, visit gembuilders.com for more information. Leading the way for the Union Scotties, Lucas Stanley. He had 2 threes on the night, 24 points overall, perfect 6 for 6 on the line. Landon Eckert, how about his night too? He had 4 threes, 19 points for the freshman, 12 for Maddox Thompson. A couple big threes that Maddox had also. 6 points for Jamal Mitchell and 2 points for Jordan Kelly. And the other end, career night for Joey Campoli, 32 points on the night, 12 points for Braden George, 9 for Tegan Russo, 4 for Drew Proctor, and 2 points for Sam Patton. That's your Gem Master Builders scoring recap.
Fantastic game, and now it's time for the best part of the night, the shirts.
You want to take the Melee Chiropractic play of the game, or would you like the MVP? I'll take the play of the game, and I'll let you talk a little bit about our player or MVP of the game. So our Melee Chiropractic play of the game, I know Lucas Stanley already has about 85 shirts at home, but he's getting number 86 tonight because that was such a huge steal with about, 16 seconds left. Looked like Shenango had a chance to be going down to be chance to tie possibly. Lucas Stanley with a great steal right at midcourt and was able to go down and hit a couple free throws also. So the steal by Lucas Stanley is our Melee Chiropractic play of the game. He will receive a customized T-shirt courtesy of the Red Zone. Video of tonight's play of the game may also be featured in the Trib Live High School Sports Network standout platform on Twitter and Instagram. You can view tonight Melee Chiropractic play of the game. And the full list of this season's top plays, go online to lcsportsnet.com. Click on play of the game. Congratulations, Lucas Stanley, for tonight's Melee Chiropractic play of the game. Let Melee Chiropractic keep you in the game. Take it away for our MVP Insurance MVP of the game. Do we have a surprise? I don't think so.
I don't think you have a surprise if you were watching this game. Now, look, there's a lot you could say about this. Of course, we could give it to Stanley, but nah, we have to look on the other side. You have to. Now, Tegan Russo is the straw because he was big in getting this game close, almost knotted us back up and took us to overtime. But it's Joey Campoli. He was the drink tonight. His shot was liquidity. He had 32 points, and let me count how many. Put this game out of reach. He decided to say, no, we're staying in this game. So big shout out to Tegan Russo. Want to make sure I get his name right. Tegan Russo and Braden George for their games tonight. But, man, it's Joey Campoli. He is the MVP Insurance MVP of the Game Award. MVP Insurance is proud to present the MVP of the Game Award to Joey Campoli of Shenango. MVP Insurance and the Lawrence County SportsNet are proud to honor Joey Campoli as tonight's MVP of the game. Campoli will receive a customized T-shirt courtesy of the Red Zone in recognition of being named tonight's MVP of the game. To view the full list of this year's game MVPs, go online to lcsportsnet.com and click on MVP of the game. Congratulations to Joey Campoli of Shenango for being named tonight's MVP of the game.
Yeah,
MVP Insurance, call MVP for the win.
Sorry about that. Yeah, you hate. Yeah, I know you'd rather have a victory than a T-shirt, but boy, what a great night by Joey Campoli. He had 18 points in the first half, 14 in the second half. Almost willed this team to a victory here tonight, but just couldn't pull it off. So Shenango falls to 5-5 in section play, and Union goes to 8-3. So that Union defeats Shenango twice, so they're in great position to at least secure that 3 spot, you would think, in section play, but still games to be played yet. Like you said, that in the Shannock game later at the end of the year.
Yeah, so we'll give you the situation with this. Union now 14-5 overall, 8-3 in 2A Section 4. Shenango, the hard luck loss tonight, dropped to 7-10, 5-6. That still puts them in 4th place at the moment, but now they look at Southside Beaver with 5 wins in section play apiece. So that game looms large, of course. Then the Shannock Southside Beaver game, whenever that gets replayed, that looms large as well. And we'll find out all the particulars over the course of the week.
Yeah, playoff pairing show will be February 10th on the Trib Live High School Sports Network, so we'll get that. We're getting close.
Not quite the stretch run, but we got a pretty good limber game here, if you'd have to say. Final score, Union picks up the victory, 62-59. A fantastic game here from Bill McNee's Gymnasium in front of a packed house, and they're still here because they got to decide Mr. Shenango here tonight, and that'll be an interesting thing to say. Big thanks to all of our crew here today. Mike, Rob, and Darren taking care of all the particulars, helping us with the camera, nearly losing us on air, but we came back. We're all good here. We're all good here. That's how we roll. It's never perfect, but it's perfect in a way because all of us did our best. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. For Lee Moan, I'm Tyler Polk. Union wins 62-59. Good night from Shenango. You've been watching WPIAL Basketball on Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP. Good night, everybody.